People actually stop me on the street and say, "What a gorgeous clutch. Where can I buy one?" And I say, "You can't buy one. I made this clutch, but I can show you how to make it out of a placemat in less than 5 minutes."
All you need is a placemat, a glue gun, and a little imagination.
Okay, so we're going to make a placemat clutch. You start with a simple placemat, fold it into thirds, and then you hot glue gun the two bottom sides, and then let the creative fun begin. An easy way to start making your clutch bags is with braid. These are 12 inches each, so you can get a yard for one way to start it. This is another one with braid. You can also get feathers by the yard, and those are really fun. As you start to step out and be a little bit more creative, try a coaster. This is a beaded coaster. This is a regular coaster. Now, if your husband or friend has gravy stains all over a tie, silk tie, cut them up into little flowers. How about this one? It's just a collar turned over with a little lace that I painted to match. I come back from a lot of trips with a couple of coins and wonder, what should I do with them? This is a nice simple way with some vintage mother of pearl buttons. Couldn't be more chic. On that same simple trend, look at this, just a little bit of embellishment along the edge of a nice placemat. For summer, I bought a bouquet of silk flowers and just put them all over this placemat. How fun is that going to be this summer? Last summer at the beach, I found some great found sea glass. I just put it along, and before I put it here, I put a little bit of silver leaf on the back. I have a friend who sells out at the antique fair here, and he cuts up paint by numbers. So I buy them, he cuts them in postcard size, and I just trim out the edge of it. I can't get enough of cutting these up and making purses out of them. The rage at this time of year from couture designers to less than couture designers is putting this trim on, these grommets. I bought this by the yard. This is a cut-up belt that I bought in Europe and had never worn it. And this is a cut-up belt that is too narrow for me at this time of my life. Now this one, I thought, why not paint the pattern on the placemat? I got a little tired of doing that at the end, but then I just trimmed that out with pieces that I have sitting around the house. Here's another one that I trimmed out, painting the pattern and then putting the trim on. Isn't this a gorgeous placemat? All cut up ribbons. I bought it, and on the way out of the store, there was a little sprig of these Chinese lanterns, so I put that on. This is an old vintage fur collar. I know we're not into cutting up fur, but this is probably 15 years old, with a few fleur-de-lis, a few paillettes, and the next day I was in Office Depot and found this, so I made a little mini-me wallet for it. You can go for themes too. This one was for Chinese New Year's. Now I've also found at flea markets and such Scrabble tiles, and I can't stop using those. This is a combination of the Scrabble tiles and a paint by number postcard. Some of these placemats are so elegant all by themselves. They don't need any embellishment or trim. Here's one, here's another, and one of my first ones I made maybe 5 years ago. Then sometimes I just go crazy. This is a cut up little bracelet, child's bracelet, and this one I couldn't contain myself. Lots of velvet and cut up mirrors. So no matter what you choose to do, you can go on and on. The possibilities are endless. You never know where your inspiration is going to come from. Nature, movies, and clothes. I put this outfit together and thought, I need to make a purse. Look at this clutch, made out of little picture frames and some mirrors I had cut behind it. Let's see what else I have here. Really need to get inspired by this one. Here we are, little jewels, cut up ping pong balls that I painted, and a couple of ribbons. Let's see, one more. This fun little summer dress, and just ribbons and jewels, and I'm set to go. I think this is going to be my favorite summer handbag. And I made it out of layering 2 placemats. This sort of delicate plastic silver placemat with a more sturdy sisal cloth burlap placemat. The good thing is that they fit to perfection and no trim is needed. How cool is that? I've added an element of surprise to all of my clutch bags. A mirror that I have cut at a plastic store. It's good for a few things. To check my makeup and to see who's at the party. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do with this elegant Lenox placemat. I'm just going to kind of enjoy fooling around with it, adding some little pieces, broken up pair of earrings, this beautiful chambered nautilus slice of a shell, these lovely pieces of silver. Not sure. I just get to kind of fool around. So look around in your own house, your closet, your local charity shops. You'll find something to embellish yours, and it really is fun to create one of these clutch bags. Clutch bags make the best gift. I hate to tell you, but there have been times that I've been invited to a birthday party, totally forgotten about a gift, and I can make one of these in a few minutes. I usually have some sort of trim, and children, men, women, any age can make these. And don't think that there isn't room for what you need in here. You can fit a wallet, your cell phone, keys, a little makeup, and the best thing as far as fitting in goes, I can fit 5 of these in a suitcase in less room than a pair of shoes or 2. That's the best part. This purse, bag, clutch, pocketbook has become my signature bag. And the best thing is that I can tuck it into under my arm so that I have room for a cocktail and a hug. Enjoy! Let's see what you can do.